Alright, hello everyone and welcome back here. Alright, we're going to try our luck again here. Yeah, those of you just joining us, we just got destroyed by a sweet Merfolk deck. Should be a good matchup, but yep, they had some nice draws. We, maybe could have did something different to win, but alright, on to this game here. So I think this hand is terrible. We have two Hadana's Climbs, which is already pretty much a mulligan. We don't have our colors. We're on the draw, but yep, gotta mulligan this. Yep, this is fine. Not great. Siphoner. That is a great top deck, though. We are gonna keep that. Maybe we can top deck a black source as well. So here we have an interesting choice of which lands to play. Most of the time you would think just slam dunk Botanical Sanctum. But if we top deck a black source, we could get Siphoner going and draw a card. Is it worth it? I think so. So we're going to do that. So now if we get Blooming Marsh, we can just cast this, have 2 energy. And if we don't get a black source, we just play the Sanctum and it'd be the same anyways. Okay, red-black it looks like. This is an interesting matchup. It's close. It goes either way. Alright, so now we have another good close choice here. We can Ballista or we can Siphoner here. I think we're going to Siphoner. 1 energy. Next turn, more than likely, we're just going to have to play defense with Brontodon. The problem with black-red compared to mono-red, Brontodon isn't as good because they have disintegrations. Disintegrating Brontodon is huge. But if they don't have that here, we can kind of brick their team. But if they do have it, it's going to be a very tough game to win. Snake is good. We got 1 energy, but right now we just need to Brontodon. The dream would be that this actually holds the team back. We draw 2 lands in a row. We can go Hydra into Snake Rishkar, and then I think we'd be pretty set. But that would be the dream. A disintegration is the nightmare. That's looking like a disintegration. Okay, well, that's not as bad, but that is still very bad. Now, if we draw a land, we got a decent play. Oh, I really needed that land. Really needed that land. I don't think we can win from here on out. We're going to play Servant and just block. If we drew a land, we could have went Snake into Ballista, and then Ballista blocked, and then pinged the other one to soak up all 6 damage. Not the case. That's pretty good. 6, 7, 8. We're going to 3. We're going to 2. Alright. Ugh. Now, even if we Snake Ballista... Well, I mean, maybe we can live. Alright, we have to go... Oh, we can do this smarter. Can go green, black, snake. We can technically soak up all the damage that's on the field right now, but where do we win from there? That's another story. So we're going to start with this while it's tapped out. And now we could block our 2 creatures to his 2 Scroungers and then Ballista his other creature to soak up all the damage, but he could have literally anything here. And he has something. Yep. That's a beating. Okay, black-red definitely is more tricky. We really got to get him with the Hydra here. We're going to bring in Cartouche. On the play, we still like Rishkars. If this is the new list, they probably have Ballistas now. So it makes our Siphoners much worse, but we also need creatures, so it's kind of a give and take. I think Gearhulks are pretty bad against him. I like Brontodon just as a card. I don't think we want Blossoming Defenses. And we'll take a Scarab God. I think this looks great. On the draw, I think we're going to take out Siphoners. Might take out Siphoners and Rishkars and really kind of... then we'll bring in pushes. We'll really change the pace. This is definitely the one matchup where our play-draw scenarios are quite different. Like, we really are just trying to get them at this point. So we're going to keep this. This hand is amazing. The dream is to go Servant, Bristling Hydra into Cartouche, and hope that is enough. But we still lead on Servant because our Siphoner wouldn't have 2 energy anyways. Alright, a Magma Spray is really bad if they have it. Not much we can do. Gotta run out of Servant. Didn't have it. That was huge. We really just want to keep as many creatures on the board so we can't get removaled out and then Doomfalled our Hydra. That's the biggest thing. So right here we got a great turn next turn. Our great-grandfather Bristling Hydra here. Alright, energy. We're going to immediately spend it. So we're going to go to 5 energy. And this is great. Now next turn, if we draw a land, we could do like Cartouche and Glint-Sleeve. If we don't draw land, we're probably just going to get both creatures down. Like I said, we want to avoid the whole kill a creature and Doomfall our guy. We don't care about that. So a land would be great, but it's not super necessary. Okay. Yeah, I think it's double creature here. Because then we're completely... are not going to be vulnerable to that that play I was describing. And then next turn we'll Cartouche and hopefully lock that game up. Alright, 7. So that's 2 pumps. So we could trade with everything and we don't want that to happen. So we're not even going to attack. We'll just play this. Pass the turn right back. Alright, he's got his black. We're not that afraid of... that's a good play. Not the end of the world, though. We are not going to block, because we can't. Okay. So now we're just going to Cartouche. We're going to get a blocker out of the way. All right. What did I tell you? I mean, that interaction right there is just too much for some decks to handle. And since he wasn't far enough ahead, there's no coming back. Okay, so now on the draw, I think we're going to take out 1 Hadana's Climb. We're going to bring in Scavengers. We're going to bring in Fatal Pushes. Now we got to take out 3 cards. Rishkars. And I think 1 Siphoner here. Maybe we just don't play the God. I could see a world where we want Blossoming Defenses here as well. The problem is if we add a lot of Blossoming Defenses, we are so spell heavy and we do not have many creatures then. I just don't think we can do that. So we're just going to run this. Sounds fine. Okay. Opponent's on the play. Mr. Beaumont. Leading off with a swamp leads me to believe that he might have mana problems, or he just has Dragon Skull Summit. That's probably the more likely choice. Okay, so land go. Oh, no, double swamp. Interesting. Okay, that could be good for us. Now we're going to have an interesting choice here. Okay, so now our choice is Siphoner Aether Hub, or Aether Hub Siphoner, Blooming Marsh Ballista for 1, or Blooming Marsh Winding Constrictor. Almost for sure anything that we play is going to die. And at this point, all we're trying to do is stay alive until we get that Hydra down. So I think what I don't want to do is play Winding Constrictor. That's the only play I don't want to do. Because next turn I want to play Winding Constrictor and then Aether Hub to gain 2 energy so that I get up to enough where Hydra can't be killed. So I think the only play that makes sense is a Ballista for 1. I think it's pretty good right now. Or a Siphoner here. This Siphoner might make sense as well. So it'll bait out a removal spell anyways. Yeah, I think that's better. And I might even block with it. Because then I'll be up to 3 energy. Yep, okay, we're going to Siphoner. Because that means next turn we'll get up to 3 energy, so Hydra can be basically indestructible. We very well might just block even a Scrounger here. Okay. Harvester is okay. Yeah, that Beaumont's getting up to too many cards already. Yep, he understands it. He understands that is not what he wants to be doing right now. I really think I want to block here. Yep, I'm going to block. Just tempos him out so much right now. And the Siphoner's not doing much. Okay, so it's Snake and Aether Hub. Up to 3 energy. Force his hand here. Because you got to kill that snake almost always. What is this, a Hezeret? Hour of Glory. That's okay. Now, what does he value? The card or values the damage more? I think I would have valued the card under Beaumont more. But I guess he's afraid of Ballista for 1, which we do have. But we're not concerned about that, maybe? Maybe we are. We don't want to get Doomfalled. This is a tough one. We want to get that engine going. But if we Ballista for 1, kill his creature, he can bring back Scrounger and then attack in the air. That's his like worst play he could do. And even if we go Hydra, he could have like land Hezeret and we have to take 8. But then we come right back with that cartouche and probably win the game. We're very much afraid of Doomfall right now. This is really close. I think there's some world for thinking that we might hold Vraska's Contempt as well, but I think that's worse. With how much removal we have, I think we're just going to try to kill creatures for now, but I don't know if this is necessarily right. I'm just trying to play around Doomfall right now, and it might not be correct, but for now we're going to do this. And now if he goes God, then I guess we just untap and Contempt it. Glorybringer, that's pretty good. Let's see if he exerts. No exert, okay. Taken 4. We just have to Contempt it immediately. That card is just so bad for us. And we'll get in there for 1. Now I really hope we don't find ourselves in a situation where we put ourselves too far behind by... Oh no. Okay. That's okay. I was going to say where we put ourselves too far behind by playing around the card, but I think we're doing okay here. Now we're going to play Hydra and pass. We really want to start drawing some lands. Hydra pass. Ugh. That's a good draw. That is a very good draw. That's okay. Okay, we're gonna just block with Ballista. Well, no choice but to just Contempt. And now we're taking 6 on the crackback. We could be in trouble. Hopefully we live to be able to cartouche and play a Servant next turn. No way. A Phoenix? That's not good. We're going to have to block. Put a counter on. A Brontodon is pretty good. But this turn has to be Cartouche and Servant, I think. And that's 6, 7. Oh, mate. Wait, we might just be dead. Nope, we can put a -1 counter on Rekindling Phoenix and gain 7. So we are going to go to 1. Yep, we'll be going to 1. Doesn't get much closer. Have to put it on the Rekindling Phoenix. Yes. Servant gains some energy. Not enough to pump again. So we got to pump once. Leave ourselves open to Disintegration, but we just can't beat that. We need him to brick once. And he's had 2 amazing top decks right now, so I feel like we're due for one brick. So then we can Brontodon. That's not a brick. Ugh. That is not a brick. So we go to 1 here. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Have to block. Take that huge amount of damage. We can play Brontodon and Servant. Or we can just play a Hydra. Or we can just play a Brontodon. If we just play a Brontodon, we block Hazoret, and then we shoot Harvester. And then we're taking 6. That's the best play for sure. Then we're actually ahead on this life race. Well, wait, then we're taking... Okay, we'd be taking 6, but he could shoot 2 more at us, so 8. We're going to 11, so we got a little wiggle room. Yep, he's handless. That's going to have to be the play. Brontodon. Crunch on in there. All right, you've had 3 really good draws. Can we have 1 brick? You went Hazoret, Phoenix, Hazoret was his last 3 draws. That's insane. Yeah, this deck is becoming much more... Is this a Glory Bringer? Oh. Okay, well, that's still pretty good. Yep. 5-4. Cruise. Guessing he's still getting in with everything. Yep. Okay. Well, we're not. Oh, he did brick 1, so we can't complain anymore. So we're gonna block this. Sack to deal with this. Take 3. Okay. So we can go double Servant or just Hydra. Double Servant puts us to 6 energy. We can pump that to 7 and attack. And then we have 2 blockers. That probably seems like the best. Tap correctly. And then I think we can actually leave up 3 energy just in case he draws Disintegration. Well, we'll see if we're dead to it anyways. If we're dead to it anyways, then we aren't going to do that. Okay. So we're for sure pumping once. Now, if he has Disintegration on the Crackback, he would destroy this. We would take 3. So we're going to gain 6. That puts us up to 14. So the 3 damage would put us to 11. We would block Hazoret and we'd only take 6. So we are not dead to Disintegration anymore. So no need to put an extra counter on this Hydra, since it does not represent lethal. So we are going to attack. Ship the turn back. Alright, now his attacks get interesting because if he can't kill me, then he has to do something like that. Now if I block with one of these servants, then he can bring back a Scrounger, but he has to remove his own Scrounger. Is that worth it? 5, 6, 7, 8, 6. He's making it so we can't attack with Hydra anymore. We're just going to... So we could Deadlands the Hazoret. That would still make it so we could take this down. I think we are going to block here. Because Hadana's Climb would still be not lethal, but we could still cast it. Alright, yep. I don't know if this block is 100% correct. I just want to keep my life total as high as possible. And now definitely if we just like get a Contempt or something. Ooh, that could be good. That could be good at getting that Phoenix out of there at some point. Now how can we make that happen? I don't know if we can this turn. Because he's got 8 power that can hit my Hazoret. I probably just Hydra here and pass. Yeah, I think that's what we have to do. Hydra pass. Discards a land. It's going to probably bring back a Scrounger. Maybe not. Okay, he chooses to. Because he could wait to just draw more creatures and discard them and then return them. That's a valid thing here. Harvester. That's pretty good. It's really good right now, actually. Another Cartouche. That's pretty big. I could slap a Cartouche over here, giving Hazoret a negative. Attack with both. And then maybe Scavenger to eat the Phoenix. That's gotta be a good play. But that would require me using 1 energy for Servant, so I could only pump something once. Okay, so Hazoret's going to be a 4. So I could pump the Bristling Hydra on the right if it blocks it. And then Scavenger. Yeah, okay. I can get behind it. And we're going to gain an absurd amount of life. This game did not have any wiggle room for mistakes, that's for sure. Alright, we're going to get on in there. It can block, and then we put a counter on it. Leaves it vulnerable, but... Or we could just put 2 counters and not cast the Scavenger. That might be a better play. 7. Let's go into Lifelink. Okay. So we're cool with that. Actually, this was great blocks for us. Because then we don't have to waste our energy. So we're just going to kill that Phoenix. And then we're going to eat it with Scavenger. Yeah, that was a horrible attack if we didn't have the Scavenger, because we didn't really accomplish anything. All right, go to 25. He had us at, what, 2? Yep. Now he's got to go into pure defense mode. And he just gives it up. I don't think he was completely dead yet. I mean, it was going to be an uphill battle. Oh, a snake would have been good. Well, we got redemption from the fish. All right, everybody, stay tuned for our third and final match.